Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Monday morning forecast update. It is setting up to be a very active weather week for us. In fact, round one of rainfall likely making its way in later today and tonight. And you'll definitely feel the mild conditions again today as we are starting out in the 50s and looking at highs this afternoon right around 70 degrees in most locations. So not quite as warm as Sunday, but it will be another pleasant day temperature-wise, but kind of a breezy day, which is why we're not seeing any fog set up. We already have a south wind at about 10 miles per hour, and that's transporting a lot of that Gulf air into the region, which is setting the stage for the rain and thunderstorms this week. And you can see just as far as satellite and radar, clouds have increased, so we'll start out partly to mostly cloudy today, and eventually there will be some rain that develops back in central Texas, which will scoot across the Arklatex a little bit later today. But it will be late, so I think we'll be dry this morning. Your temperature is going from the 50s at sunrise into the mid-60s by lunchtime, and then topping out in the low 70s, gone with about a 30% chance of rain today, but it should be late enough that all of us get an opportunity to warm into the low 70s, including 71 in Texarkana and 72 today in Shreveport and 73 for Natchitoches. Here's a look at your Robinson at Futurecast. Shows the clouds building in today, so will be a mostly cloudy day for us. And there's the rain popping up this afternoon. We're looking at very light accumulations here, so you may want to take the umbrella if you do have some outdoor activities. Make sure the kids head off to school that they have the umbrella today as well, as we're likely going to see some rain later this afternoon, this evening. It will pick up tonight, including the chance of a few isolated thunderstorms moving across the region. We'll pick up Futurecast in just a moment. Do have a severe weather risk tomorrow, especially across Louisiana and southern Arkansas. Threat here will mainly be for some high winds, but potentially we can see some large hail with some of the storms that do pop up there, and there's still a little bit of uncertainty just as far as kind of the timing and where this will all pop, but we'll start out quiet in the morning. There will be some rain around through the first half of the day, and as our next cold front begins to make its way in, there's your thunderstorms popping up. Futurecast shows pretty narrow band of storms, so this isn't going to be a widespread severe weather threat, but much of the region is looking at either a marginal or slight risk of some of those strong to severe storms. And it looks like that window for severe weather shut pretty quickly as we head into Wednesday morning. So we head into Wednesday and Thursday. The forecast models have come in a little bit warmer this morning, but our in-house model still continues to show a little bit of a changeover. We'll have rain throughout the day, but temperatures will be dropping off very quickly behind this front. So if we do see some freezing temperatures late Wednesday, we could potentially see a little bit of a changeover, and Futurecast is showing that. A little bit of winter weather along and north of I-30, and some of the forecast models continue to show a second push of maybe some winter weather into Thursday morning, but there is still just a lot of uncertainty there, so we're going to get a better idea of how this plays out with the model runs in the upcoming days. But there is the potential there. We can still see some winter weather Wednesday into Thursday. Not concerned about any severe weather threat after sunrise on Wednesday. Look at the rainfall. Even though we have a very active pattern this week, the accumulations on the light side, I would say anywhere from about half an inch to maybe an inch and a half of rain. Just depends where those thunderstorms get going tomorrow. Where we'll see the heavier rain, but that looks like it will definitely be across either Arkansas or Louisiana, the further east that you are. There's a look at the 7-day forecast. A few days in the 70s, followed by a few days in the 40s, so very strong cold front there. Again, Thursday morning, I've gone with some lingering rain, but we are watching Thursday morning for some potential winter weather as well. Get a break Friday, looks pretty good, and one quick move and disturbance this weekend may bring some rain either Saturday or Sunday. A little bit far out yet, but it doesn't look like any major rainmakers this weekend with a run of 60 degrees highs Friday through the weekend.